What's up, guys? It's Kainoa. Um, Today I'm gonna do a basic tutorial of Excel. Excel is created by Microsoft and is used within a job, work field, and within classes depending on what type of class you're taking. A lot of people don't know basic Excel functions and don't have any skills within it. And I believe it's something important within a job, especially when you get in higher management. You're always gonna have to plot graphs or tables of results of profit or loss or amount of this and that. And in class, they're probably gonna have projects on this. And so I'm just gonna do a basic tutorial on top of that to give you basic understanding and small tips on how to use Excel. So first of all, you're definitely just gonna want to click on Excel. I mean, we're using Excel, we're gonna want to click on Excel to use it. Anyways, this is what you're gonna see once you click on the bad boy Excel. This bad boy is honestly pretty beautiful. If you were like an artist, this would be your blank canvas. There's so much possibilities, so much creation, wonder, just brilliance. The beauty of a white piece of sheet. That you could take it from something and make it into something great. So anyways, what you're gonna see is a lot of letters. For example, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Give me a second. T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. No, I know my ABCs. Nah. But anyways, so these letters are your columns, and the numbers are gonna be your rows. The letters go from A to Z, numbers from 1 to whatever you're gonna be using. For example, like 24. It's just like chess. You know, chess you'd be like F1 to move your character to F1. Same thing. It's just a coordinate. Tells you where you are, where you're gonna be. It's just a point. It tells you where you're gonna be. For example, I was like, I want to wear like B7 at. B7 is like super chill and like legit and like super trendy. You'd be like, oh my gosh, okay, let me go to, oh, okay, here's B column. Okay, where's row 7? Where's row 7? Oh, there's B7. He is awesome. Did I spell awesome right? Okay, I totally did. Sweet. So yeah, letters are your columns, numbers are your row. Use it to guide you. Whenever you're using Excel, you're probably just making tables or you're going to be making graphs depending on what your objective is. So I'm just going to do a basic tutorial on a table first actually. So what I personally like to do is I like to select the area that I'm going to be working with and make it stand out from everything else. Draw it on my canvas, my beautiful canvas. And so how you're going to go about doing that is you're going to select a cell. A cell is any of these random rectangles, your little canvases splitting up into beautiful pieces. You can click on it. And so for me, I like to click on B2 because that's where I like to make my tables. Just for me, a little more easier, more visual. And so let's make a basic 4x4 table. You're going to click, you're going to see this cross gray pop up, and you're going to drag to how much you want to be. So I wanted 4 rows, and I want actually 4 columns, and then 4 rows. Once you have done that, you're going to want to click on this one right here. Sorry, excuse me, Bert. I had some soda earlier. And you're going to click on all borders. What this does, it blackens out all lines, so it's more visually appealing, and you can see where you're working. Once you have done this, you have your table. And now you just got to plug in information that you want. For example, I really like Elmo. Favorite character when I was younger. I like SpongeBob as well. He's my homeboy. And I love Emma Watson. I don't know if I spelled her name wrong almost. She was like my celebrity crush since I was a little kid. Because Harry Potter's the bomb. And so Elmo, SpongeBob, and Emma Watson. Let's just say we want to compare how much people love them, and from like what like country loves them, and like how much fans they have. And so we are going to put country here. And what this does is make a subcategory. Now that we got a title, is what I like to do, just my own preference again. It looks very visually appealing, and professors and bosses tend to like it because it looks more clean. Is I like to highlight my titles, and then I like to fill in the cells to make it more appealing. Let's make this like, what color is this? We'll make it this like fancy, bright, like neon slash like yellow green. It's like really stands out and shows my title, what we're working with. So let's go ahead and do that. Or you can just keep watching and not do anything on your computer. But anyways, so once we got here, we're gonna put in some random countries. Let's just say USA, the best place in the world. Let's do UK. Honestly, I don't know any other like place. Let me think. Africa. Always want to go there. Maybe eat some like ostrich or something like that. That'd be so good. I love eggs. And so once you have your countries, you'll be like, man, I took the survey on SurveyMonkey. You can see my homeboys for that. They probably made videos about that on this. But anyways, I took a SurveyMonkey and I found out, USA, they really love Elmo. Really do. Let's just say they're in like the 20 plus million. That's a lot of fans. I don't think Justin Bieber has that much fans. Elmo's up in there. And let's just say like SpongeBob. Oh, they love him even more. He is so adorable. Let's just say he's like 45 plus a million. And then Emma Watson, they're like, oh, she's not Americano. No essay, no Americano. We don't like her. Which is very sad because I love Emma Watson. She's so beautiful. And so let's just say she has like 4 million fans. 4 plus million fans, And me. She can have me whenever she wants. And then, let's say UK. You took the SurveyMonkey. UK does not like Elmo. I don't know why I was talking in that accent. That's not even British. How do you even have a British accent? I have a hard time doing that. Anyways, so let's just say, kind of like Emma Watson, not a lot of fans. Let's just say Emma has like 200 fans. Poor dude. They're like, he's American. We don't like anything from America. Oh, I might as well teach you right now. Sometimes what happens when you type in a lot of stuff in your cell, it tends to go over into the other cell. And how to fix that is going to go in between the two cells that are overlapping. You can see your pointer come from across into like a cross with like 2 arrows on the side. And then you're just going to click down. And all you're going to do is you're going to drag until it passes where it was overlapping. And there you go, it's back in the cell. Brilliant. As Emma Watson would say, because she's brilliant. And she's British. And all British say brilliant and excellent. And cheerio. And let's just say they don't like SpongeBob either. They're like uptight British people. They're like, his voice is really high. He's just like any other stupid American. Lazy. Always playing with their dog. Eating their burgers, I want some chips and dip. Or is that Mexicans because they like salsa? Anyways, don't hit me. I'm not racist. I'm just talking. Anyways, let's just say homeboy SpongeBob. They're like, I'd rather use him for dishes, but he does a good job cleaning, and we British people, we like efficiency. We like our stuff clean. Let's just say he only has like 1 million plus friends or fans. So you're going ahead and type that in. And then let's just say Emma Watson, of course, you know, the UK boys love her, and the woman. She's in politics, you know, she's amazing. She's like, what, like 5'8", skinny, beautiful, fashionable, amazing, has such a cute smile. So yeah, the UK boys and girls love her. So let's just say like, I don't know, 500 million. I don't know there's not much people in UK, but let's just say there is. And the same thing, the cell went over, so you're gonna do the same thing as earlier. Boom. And then Africa, let's just put 0. I don't know, this might be racist, but like, do they even have TVs? I don't know. I don't want to judge. I don't want to know. I'm isolated on the island. All I know is musubis at 7-Eleven, $1.52, and they're delicious. Yum. Especially the chicken katsu one, because it's better like chicken katsu. Anyways, let's just say, I don't know. Maybe they do. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say, like, 1 million. 1+ million people like Elmo in Africa. Or maybe that's the only thing they have. Maybe that's the only thing they watch is Elmo. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I'm probably being racist now. I'm just gonna stop. I love Africans. They're amazing. Especially at soccer and rugby. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that as well. That sounded racist again. Anyways, so SpongeBob. Let's just say, you know, Africa, they really like SpongeBob. Let's just say 6+. I don't know. 6+ million. And again, guys, I'm not racist. I just don't know a lot. And then let's just say Emma Watson. Everybody knows Emma Watson. You know that. So let's just say another 6+ million like her. I mean, who doesn't know Emma Watson? Just everybody's like celebrity crush when they're kids. And there we have a table. Very simple, basic, looks brilliant, as Emma Watson would say. SpongeBob, and Elmo. I don't know, what does Elmo say? Something about goldfish. He's always about goldfish. He needs to get a life. He needs to get a dog. A dog is better than a goldfish. Plus, they have a longer life expectancy than a goldfish. And you can play with dogs more than goldfish. Anyways, this is a basic table. Good job, guys. And so, I'm going to teach you another thing. Functions, a lot of times, maybe you don't have these numbers that I have. Maybe you don't have, you know, the total results of how much fans. And so, what you a lot of times are going to have to do is you're going to have to type in stuff. You're going to have to type in what's called a function. A function is what pumps out. You plug in numbers and pumps out. It's just like math, guys. You got this. Just like math. So let's say, let's just clean this all up again. Boom. Goodbye. So long. Until we meet again. Goodbye. So long. Until we meet again. Goodbye. So long. Until we meet again. There. And however you do a function is you're gonna hit the equal sign. Once you hit the equal sign, you'll automatically see this pop up. Just because of the equal sign, it's just gonna pop up. It's gonna show you what you're writing. To make it easy on you guys, there's gonna be this subsection over here, and you can click on this. This is your functions. And so if you want to find a sum, like you add stuff all together. So let's say you took 2 surveys and found that 1 million people like Elmo, and another like 2 million like Elmo. You could find the sum of that, and how you do that is you go sum, and let's just say 1, and go plus 2. Obviously, we all know 1 plus 2 equals 3, but say it was something like ridiculously big, and you had like 5 billion 4,080,217.65. Like, that's hard to do in your head. And so what you can do is just type it in, get that, and boom, look, you got a sum. And another way you could do a sum, let's say you had a survey in for SpongeBob, and you're like, oh, 65 million like him in Nevada. I don't know where Nevada is, that just popped in my head. And let's just say, you know, there's a negative like 45 in California, and plus a 2. What is happening here? Okay, guys, no. See, guys, sorry, technical difficulties. This is not my computer. And let's just say, as I said, 45 over here. And then, like, you know, 2 in Hawaii, 2 million. Gotta make you a negative. And say you have it there, and you don't want to type it in here because, you know, we're lazy. People in general, we are just lazy. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna click in the SpongeBob. You're gonna hit your equal. It's gonna pop up the function thing in. You can click on sum, and once you see sum, you're gonna wanna move this. And once you move your pointer around, you see that it has this like haziness around the border. It's a line you collect any cell to add them up. And so, say you want to add up C9. Well, sum of C9 with the sum of D10 with E9. It allows you to do that. So it selects all the cells you want to add up for your sum. And once you hit enter, you're done. It gives you the total, gives you the sum. So it's very simple. You can either type it in here, or you can hit it and then you can select the cells that you want to do that for. And then if you click equal again, there's all type of stuff you can do. There's average, just a max and min. You can do sign, like math, not fun. But you mostly probably honestly just be using sum and average. So you just want to get very used to that. Just mess around with that. Learn how to use cells and how to type it in. And so that's basics of a table. And then one other thing that you're gonna want to notice is if you delete any of these cells, it will mess up this function, because the function is trying to add up all these sections, but there's no results there anymore, and so it's going to be end of 0. So if you ever delete any of the cells as part of a function, it will mess up your data. So be careful not to delete any data. Just kind of like Emma Watson, you can't delete it from your heart. Sorry guys, I'm a Harry Potter fan. But anyway, so let's just put back 22 here because that's what it was. Now, the understanding of tables, let's do graphs, or I guess in this one, a chart. There's a lot of functions you could do. It just depends on what type of results. You just gotta learn on your own best way to display results within a graph. So looking at your situation, is a pie graph better? Is a bar graph better? Or in this one they call it a column, which is weird. Or a line graph better, a scatter plot. Which one is going to be best for you? Just from my own opinion and my own experience, pi is best for whenever you're trying to find a percentage of something. So you have a percentage of like a population who has cancer, and like 66 have cancer, and like 34 don't have cancer. You know, the best way to express that in a graph, we use a pie. It's more understandable, more visually appealing, and it's easier to understand. And then say you want to say who can bench the most within weight training, your boy Kai can though. You use a column, it shows how high and how much. And so I'm just gonna do the column one because I feel like that's a very good one. And so there's quite a bit. Once you look around at this and understand Excel a little bit more, you can understand how this works. But let's just use a stat column. And for this one, that was actually pretty awesome. It really selected my data and knew that I want to make a graph of it and automatically filled in all of this. And so another way you can do that is if you want to make a graph of your table, you can select your table, hit charts, column, and hit that, and it gives you your graph. It makes your life so much easier rather than plugging every single thing on top of the graph. It's a quick shortcut. And what's cool also about doing it this way is if you change any of these within your table, it throws on a graph. And so let's say 75 here, UK, boom, look, 75 on Elmo, Africa, 100, boom. Look at that, amazing, amazing, just brilliant, as Emma Watson would say. And so yeah, and that's pretty much, that's the basics of Excel. You just need to understand how Excel works. Letters are the columns, numbers are the rows, your cells are the rectangles. That's where you do your art as if it was a canvas. That's where you plug in your data, you plug in your words. Now you know how to make a basic table. You want to make titles, what it is, and semi-titles for like USA, UK, Africa, and fill it out. You understand the functions now. How once you hit the equal, you can click on top of the scrolling, you can choose sum or average, depending on what you're trying to find. And you now know that you can select different cells and plug it into your functions. And once you hit enter, it gives you the answer to your function. And you also know how to make a graph from your table now. I hope this is very helpful. I know this has been really helpful for me, just personal experience at work, trying to show results at work to our DM in the industry, or for classes, showing what grade you might have, or just for projects, because in nowadays society we work with a lot of electronics, and so it's good to understand basic programs within this electronics. So I hope you had a good time listening to my sultry and seducing voice, guiding you on this journey as if you were Frodo Baggins trying to drop the ring in the fiery mountain. You have done well, Frodo Baggins. You have done well. Let's go back to the Shire. All jokes aside, guys, I hope you had a good time. I hope you understand this better. If you have any more questions, leave in the comments below, because I believe I'll probably be putting this on the YouTube channel. Might make another video, depending if my professor wants that. Peace.